Hey guys, welcome to the Geekery Collective. I'm Luke.
I'm Josh.
We want to make a recap video talking about all the stuff that came out of San Diego this weekend. So, first things first, which doesn't really, match up to anything else, The Woods.
Yeah.
Which has been a trailer out for months now, and I wasn't really that excited about it. I saw the trailer and I was like, this is cool, it looks kind of scary, I'll check it out. Is actually a direct sequel to the Blair Witch Project, aptly titled Blair Witch.
Stoked. Really stoked. Blair Witch Project, when I first saw You're so happy. Blair Witch. When I first saw the Blair Witch Project, I was like 9 years old. And it terrified me because I thought it was real. And I have this really deep-seated fear, like irrational fear of witches to begin with. I always have, ever since I was a little kid. So I was like, witches are real. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I can never go in the woods again. But I don't know.
In Indiana, there's a lot of woods. There's a lot of woods around. So you can go anywhere and feel like you're in the Blair Witch Project. So this movie hit me really hard whenever I was a kid. And it's one of my favorite horror movies of all time. And just to know that there's a direct sequel coming out 17 years later, 18 years later, I don't remember. Yeah. But pretty much for our generation, you know, it's great, and it's not a reboot, and it's made by Adam Wingard, who's one of the best directors in horror today. I'm really excited about it.
Ghostrider revealed for being in the next season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and I'll say it again, who the cares, because this might save Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
It probably will, honestly.
Because Ghostrider's a really cool character. Yeah. I wish he had the motorcycle.
It's not... Vroom vroom! It's not Johnny Blaze, though. It's Robbie Reyes.
Really?
Which is from All New, All Different Marvel.
It kind of seems out of place for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because so far we don't have any real... we don't have any suit costumes. We don't have any real, caped superheroes other than the first season you see Deathlock.
Yeah.
Which is cool, but, he's barely in it.
Might make him an Inhuman.
I think it'll be magic, actually. I'm pretty sure it'll be magic because it'll tie into... The one thing that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. does very well is that they tie into the movies that are coming out really, really well. As, sort of a, go see this movie for the 6 people that are watching this show.
Yeah. That's pretty much it, honestly.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that it'll tie into Doctor Strange coming out in November.
Yeah, it will.
And it'll be magic. I mean, I think that's what it's going to be. Is he's going to be a magic-based hero because he already is in the comics.
Yeah.
So,
which is a good segue. They dropped a Doctor Strange trailer, which
rad.
If you took acid, then you would enjoy it probably a lot more.
Rad.
Because it's straight up an acid trip, Mads Mikkelsen, turning buildings shit around.
Dr. Inception.
Dr. Inception is basically what it is with Cumberbatch. So I'm excited. It's probably going to be one of the lowest grossing movies just because so many people don't know.
See, everyone was saying that about Guardians of the Galaxy. And that ended up being their third highest grossing movie or something like that, it'll be interesting to see.
It will be super interesting.
And the good part about it is the fact that Doctor Strange is Kevin Feige, the head of Marvel Cinematic Studios. That is his favorite character. Yeah. So we're probably going to get a sequel. Just because he really likes it. And that's cool. He's a really interesting character. He adds a whole new element to the universe, which is the idea of magic. Kind of spinning off of that, you also had Brie Larson announced as Captain Marvel May.
Woo!
That's exciting. She's cool.
If you guys have seen Room, holy moly, she is a great actress.
She's a really good actress. She's really attractive, even though that really shouldn't matter.
It doesn't, but...
It's a really strong character like Captain Marvel, but it helps as far as commercially pushing her.
And then we also have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 footage being shown, which we didn't get, but it's not finished yet, which is why he said it didn't get put up online, which I totally understand, but heard that Kurt Russell is Star-Lord's dad, which was revealed, and then we have Sly Stallone being a Ravager.
Which is cool, I guess.
Yeah, but and Star-Lord's dad is a planet?
Ego the Living Planet. Which is...
Google it, it's weird.
Weird, but I guess fits into the theme of the movie.
I don't know how it's going to work, but...
That's very James Gunn.
Yeah,
that is very James Gunn.
Yeah. We also got Spider-Man footage, which also didn't get put online. But we got confirmed that the Vulture is the villain.
And rumored that Vulture, Shocker, and what was the other one?
Tinkerer
are all going to be
in Spider-Man
Homecoming, which is cool.
Yeah, super cool.
I had been wanting for them to do sort of the backlog, like throwing villains at heroes, and not necessarily having just one central focus villain, but having a lot of villains in superhero films for a while.
Yeah.
Because it works. I mean, you read a comic, and there's like 6 or 7 villains in one story arc, and it makes sense. So like, it would just make sense for him to do it. And Marvel's slowly been testing the waters. Like in Captain America: Winter Soldier, for example, you had Batroc the Leaper, and you also had the main villain of Alexander Cross and the Winter Soldier. So that was really interesting.
Let's segue out of Marvel and into Kong Skull Island. This was something that I didn't know we were going to get a trailer for, and I saw it, and I was like, they made a big-ass ape. Holy shit. Like, scaled up for Godzilla, because it's now in a universe with the
2014 Godzilla movie.
Yes, and
the next Godzilla movie is going to have Rodan, Ghidorah, and Mothra. Which sounds awesome. I'm totally down to see that. And then afterward, apparently he's going to be squaring up against King Kong. Which sounds cool. I'm okay with that. But whenever I heard that, I was like, King Kong's like 40 feet. Godzilla could just literally kick him and it'll die. Unless it was like maybe it was like a wave of like King Kong's, like multiple ones, but no, they just decided to make him the size of a mountain.
So, we get Sam Jackson, Brie Larson, John Goodman, and Loki. All in this movie. This cast
is a great actor.
Is insane.
I was expecting it to be a period piece and set in the 1930s.
It's set in the 80s, to my knowledge, or the 70s.
Which is cool.
Yeah, super cool.
I'm really cool. I'm down with that.
I am super excited, and if you haven't seen the trailer, I highly suggest you watch it, because that ape is fucking huge.
He is.
Literally.
You don't see a lot of him.
No, you don't.
I like. And you see a lot of skeletons of dinosaurs, but no actual dinosaurs, which is cool. Dinosaurs are here. You have all the classic Skull Island things. You have your dinosaurs, you have your giant ape, you have maybe your giant animals in general.
And now let's transfer into DC. I want to start out with TV with the Flash season 3 trailer.
I haven't gotten to watch it yet.
You haven't watched it?
I've heard a lot.
It's pretty cool, because I'm not caught up on the Flash at all, but I've kind of been knowing what's been going on, and Flashpoint is obviously the big thing in season 3. And it's obviously going to change a lot of stuff.
Pretty sure that's how they're going to introduce Supergirl.
And Superman.
You might get Batman eventually.
Have to change the Green Arrow if that happens. Because Green Arrow is basically the Batman right now. The Season 3 trailer was cool. It didn't really, like, blow my mind or anything. It was cool. I'm excited for Season 3. They showed Wonder Woman trailer. My God, I did not expect to like it as much as I did.
It was probably my favorite of the trailers.
And, like, no villain was shown in this. See Steve Trevor washed up on the shore. Her being, you know, a goddess, really, and saying that her father was Zeus and all this stuff. And it's just, it seems so fun. And, like, I love the colors in it. I love that it looks like it has a lot of fighting. It has some humor in it. And
which is something that they need.
Exactly. And, like, I'm so excited for this movie. That's stupid.
It looks great. It looks really, really good.
And so many girls are going to be looking up to, like, her, obviously, and it's super good for her to be cast in this role, because she is a great, like, person, and she's a great actress, and she's very humble. It
looks awesome.
And
especially the few fight sequences that we see in it are amazing.
And, like, really slow-mo, her, like, pulling the bow back.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of 300, which is to be expected with the whole Grecian theme.
Then we have Justice League.
Biggest reveal of San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, because no one really knew the Justice League was going to be there.
Nope.
Everyone speculated that they would hope they would be there. They sent out press journalists to London a couple weeks ago to see the set, which kind of blew everyone's mind. This is a trailer for Justice League.
They didn't drop a teaser, they didn't do anything like that, just straight trailer.
And it's coming out in November of next year, which is crazy. You never hear of a movie doing this, and they're doing this solely to show, like, hey, we heard you. We heard that all this hate for this movie that we put out. We heard it, and we're making changes. We're showing you tone, we're showing you colors, we're showing Superman fucking smile in the picture, we're showing all of these things, and they did it well. Ezra Miller as the Flash looks like he's going to be the highlight of this movie.
I thought I was going to hate him, and then I didn't. I really liked him.
He's
great,
really surprised. And he looks like he's going to be the comedy of this movie, which looks great. And Aquaman looks like a straight up badass.
Yeah,
smashing the fifth, you know, and then standing in the waves.
We see a lot of Batman.
Yeah, we do.
A lot of Batman. They're really heavily relying on Ben Affleck as Batman, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, that was kind of a universally known thing, is that Ben Affleck played a good Batman.
Was the best part of Batman v Superman.
Even if the Batman characterization was off, he still did a good job with what he was given.
And he has beard, which looks sick, honestly. I love the Batfleck beard. Batbeard! But his suit got a few minor like tweaks to it too.
The cowl looks great.
Yeah, it does.
He has much better now. I'm hesitantly excited for Justice League. I am. I like the fact that we didn't see any Superman.
Yep.
We didn't really see any villains. We got a lot of Flash, a lot of Aquaman, a little bit of Cyborg, and a lot of Batman. And a little bit of Wonder Woman. Yeah. And I'm okay with that. Show me the characters that you're going to rely heavily on in the film, in the trailer, and let me know what they're about.
Suicide Squad got its final trailer. It showed a little bit too much. I don't know if you saw it or not.
Yeah,
did you?
I saw it. You saw a lot of Harley Quinn, which I didn't. Look.
I'm not complaining about.
I'm not a giant Harley Quinn fan.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys watched all the Comic-Con footage or watched all of the trailers or whatever, and tell us what you think about it. Let us know if you like the video, or if you fucking hate us, then let us know that too. We hate Comic-Con. See ya.
Bye, guys.
Hey there, Mr. J. I'm sorry.